All right, just when you thought we were done, no, what's this? A fifth video in this little series here? This is probably it. One more thing I want to mention on the last few videos that he made. But before that, I have to make an addendum, a correction. I saw this. Of course, you only see this after the fact. And if I make any addendums, look for it in the description. Look for it maybe at a pinned comment or something like that. But over here is where I had this price level here. But obviously, guys, that is like a week after he made that video. So obviously this trend line, I was trying to give him too much credit. Not this trend line, but this price level. It wasn't here, this being the down tick. That's what I had mentioned in the posted video. I corrected myself, or I'm correcting myself now. It was actually down here. So when I was saying he was, 8, 9, 10% underwater on his NASDAQ, no, it happens to be closer to 14. And yeah, so I tried to make him look better, and it turned out it didn't work. So yeah, this little tick down was here. So yeah, there's no doubt these folks that went short on his call, of which there are many, are really feeling the pain now, because this thing never looked back. And now look at that. We're going to talk. He wants to talk about these waves. 1, 2, 3. It's completed. What are the odds back on May 11th he didn't say, well, we're at this upper trend line now, go short. Now he might say, wait for the hook, blah, blah, blah. It's all over the place. But, it's this upper trend line. It's going to go down, right? 1, 2, we're there. We got to go down. Who knows? Who knows? This guy has made up structures for years. He's got these freaking names that he changes, or Limp Dick and freaking Limp Bizkit, and who the hell knows, whatever. He makes them up on the spot. The Eiffel Tower. Holy shit, what an imagination. Guy should have got into writing children's storybooks, I think. But anyways, what are the odds that he said it was going to come down here? Because he said it here, and he probably said it here. Oh, by the way, before this happened, so this would be after his May 1st video, where was the trend line? Well, it was lower, and then you got to move it. And now it's up here this time. It's this whole revisionist, you can't actually test it because you keep moving trend lines, and there's no way to test where the trend lines used to be after the fact. It's literally childish. It's childish. And these wave clowns, this is exactly what they all do. It's hilarious, because you can never falsify or negate a process like that, because it's constantly changing. There's no way to show where it's ever officially wrong, because their answer is, well, we just got to move the trend line. It was this, it was that. Well, then it's not worth testing, because it's just childish bullshit. So yeah, sorry, my apologies, Nick. I tried to make you look a little bit better than you are, and down 14% on the NASDAQ. Hey, buddy, but I know it's coming. All right, so let's use the rest of this video to talk about one more just absolute beautiful trade to show what an absolute clown this guy is. All right, now let's listen to his Bitcoin bullshit, since we happen to be trading this as well. Let's listen.
In the near future. Now, anything that's going to... See the crack right there? See it right there? Yep, that's a crack. Right? That's the first warning sign telling you, I'm tired. It's telling you that, hey, I don't even have enough strength to get to the top of the trend line. Anytime you start seeing a nice, well-developed pattern like this, a structure like this, don't move, come back. Right? You start seeing a nice formed, fully formed structure like this, you're going to end up like that.
Yep. Here again, how long did he sit there doing nothing? Now he's telling you to short. You're getting the flavor here of this guy. He's a career doomer. Would he ever get you long anything like this? Evidently not, because guaranteed he got you short here. And what you're not going to find out, what you found out since, is you probably took 10, 15% worth of pain. It did reach some upper trend line. Again, wait for the crack. Well, that's the crack. You got the crack, and oh, I know, this was the bullshit move. Let's listen.
If these kind of channels, you're like, oh, wow, look, it's fully formed. I'm going out to buy it because it's bullish. I'm following the trend. Try it. See what happens. You'll get fucking crushed.
Really? All right. Well, let's take a look. So he's talking about here, our algo, April 25th, long. We tried it. Look at that. Are we worried now? Are we white knuckling? No. Okay, we caught this. We caught this from about 85, 86,000 all the way to ultimately finishing it just below 108,000. Why are you talking about this instead of trading that? You didn't catch it. You know you didn't catch it. What were you waiting for? What were you waiting for? Oh, I know. We're going to get short. We're going to get fancy. Oh, below the trend line. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know what? If you're in these stupid things with an algorithm and you take the long runs and you don't worry about the wiggles, niggles, and jiggles, and you stop worrying about doom clowning bullshit all the time, you're going to find yourself winning more often than not. And how am I going to lose? We're already way up. We're either going to lose a little bit, or if we've been long this long, you're going to put a stop in once you've lost enough based on whatever smart algo you've got. This guy doesn't have one. We do. For us, it was right here that day. And look, it never has been above that again. How did we get hurt? We took a long. It was right. We stopped. We took our profit and we're waiting. Don't worry. Obviously, we're not going to get long here or short. There's no trade right now. I can move these things. They are meaningless. We're going to either take a long or we're going to take a short when the algo suggests it. Now, what do you think? Who's going to have a better shot at getting the next handful of Bitcoin trades right? This fucking clown who didn't get you long and you missed all of this, or an algo that got you in, made your profit, got you out, now we're just hunting down the next long or short. This guy's not going to do anything for you. What, he finally wins one out of how many? No. How many times has this guy told you to get out or be short? Our algos are taking the opposite position, or better yet, already long, way before. And we're about ready to clean profits, or if it's Bitcoin's going to keep running, or any security for that matter, going to keep running, we're going to stick with it. We're going to make the big bucks. Well, this guy is doing the pennies in front of steamrollers approach. It doesn't work. Of course, he's never wrong. He just told you that. You heard that, right? This is another one I wanted to bring up. Another one we wanted to bring up. Listen, if our algo would have told us to switch our position from long to short, we would have done it right there. It's just hanging out. The thing has been a clear winner this year. We already took a lot of money out of this thing. We caught the trend. That's how you make money. You need an algorithm that will catch a trend. And when it's wrong, it stops out with small losses or small gains. But when the trend shows up, it's there. This guy's not there for that. He's too busy. Yeah, he claims he's long-term, blah, 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 but whatever. If you're worried about little niggles like that and you're short, what? What? Yeah, it's going to eventually go down. Yeah. Trust me. When you get it short, we'll get it short. The only thing is, we would have made all the money long, and you'd have been fucking around trying to get short, wasting time, where there was money to be made. That's what this guy is all about.
I'm telling you. So, you got to think a little bit backward if you're new to this. All right? So,
yeah, backwards to him, forwards to most other people. I just wanted to point out just yet another trade. We were on the opposite side of this guy making huge money. And I'm sure if I actually started detailing his videos on the calls, on the securities that we trade and he trades, and then we'll also use some correlation to help out a little bit, you're just going to see just how ridiculous this guy is and how wrong he is and how he's pennies in front of steamrollers approach versus massive gains with appropriately sized positions. That's what gives you big gains. So come on down, patreon.com/Koyas Quantitative. Link is in the description. The Minethis1 offer, half price till the end of the month. Give me an email. It's right down here. We'll set it up, or just click the join button. Let me know when you think you're worth it. Let me know when you think you're done. You're finally done with guys like this. And when you're finally done with guys like this, I'll be here. See you there.